we have already seen that the regarding the production flow, how the production can be happen. So in that, first of all, we created like the style for that. Okay, we created a style for that. Like I can say I can select one of the style. This is the style which we created. Uh, Already this style was created, but earlier we created this green text style. Okay, this style we created. Then we generate the items. When you do everything you have been done, and you know at that point of time we haven't assigned the routing. Now you can assign the routing here, which we created. So definitely based upon this routing, we can plan the production. But for this also, routing is not enough. After creating this style, we need a bill of material for that. So also we see that we created a bill of material also. So from two ways, a direct bill of material also we created. Also we created a bill of material from the costing. So this is the requirement for the starting the production, any production, at least style, routing, then the bill of material, then we can go for the planning. Even we are having an order in hand or not, that is another question. But still, if we are having the inventory, we want to make the inventory for stock as well. So that time also, at least style, routing, and BOM is mandatory. So three things are there. Then we can go for the planning. There is a planning module in that the production plan facility available. In that you can see what are the plans which are like mm, the production order is not generated based upon all these plans coming here. Now there is an option available to create any plan. Okay, to do that, in this particular screen, you have to select this style. I'm going to select this printed top actually here. So I have everything about for that. And when I select this particular style, you can see these three colors are available into that particular style, and also the item code which are like created to which is regarding to that particular color is showing here, because we created color wise items in this particular style. Now whatever the items are created, you can select the item for which you want to do a production. So you can select that particular item here. When you do this, so only the one color is left. Along with that, along with that, you can see there is a bill of material available only for the black. So along the side, I will do one of the new plan here, and I can select my this style for which I can do a production planning here. Now you can see the bill of material. Okay. So now the bill of material is showing for the black color, brown color, even the grayish color. This is these are the particular these are the raw material which are required in the black color. Rivet is required across the all colors. These are some fabrics which are required color wise, but there is a zipper which is required in all colors, but in the that the consumption is based upon the the size. Next is that when you select this particular item here, so you can see here your your other colors raw material has been removed, and only the one color which you selected, that particular color raw material is showing here. Apart from that, whatever the routing assigned on that particular style is, okay, that is showing here. You can also see that in detail tab there is a which BOM is selected and which routing is selected, showing the. Apart from that, you can define the predefined warehouses. Okay, you can define predefined warehouses for the branch in the branch configuration. In that, already they provided what is the production warehouse, which is coming here, what is the finished goods warehouse, this is coming here, what is the raw material warehouse, that is also coming there. So these three warehouses are required for the creating plan. So when creating a plan, like there is an option available. You can select an order in case you are having an order in hand to proceed a planning. Even you don't have any order, that time also you can proceed with the quantities directly, like adding up the quantity here. So this way, you can put the quantity, and after that there is a button given here to calculate your consumptions. So when you do this, your quantity will get calculated according to the requirement. Now we can see that if we are having the order also, so we can select the order as well. Okay, we are short of with this vertical order. Okay, so if we select this particular order, in that order, whatever the quantity available, that you will be able to see here. Next is that you have to your quantity of the like raw material is got calculated, so that you can see here. In case the ratio you want to change a part of it, so you can change that ratio as well. And now just to showcase you how the quantity will get calculated based upon the provided ratio, you can see here I'll recalculate it. Now I can see the like in the total quantity, because the in this size, this particular size, that particular raw material is required 20, so that is why the quantity has been calculated for this particular item is 20. And similar way, this is for the another size, and again repeated for the other item, and according to this size, the like the factor has been updated, and also the total required quantity has been updated. Along with that, in routing also the planning quantity has been defined, like like what quantity, what processes is to be like to perform to complete this particular style is will show you here. Next is that earlier we seen that in routing, in any case, if any already according to the routing, these processes are contracted. That can be changed into internal as well, or like one of the like one of the process can be changed to for the contractor, and even for that, what exactly the cost is will get like will get to the that particular contractor, that can be changed. So why production order is required, based upon this particular document only we are going to generate the production order. And uh, there are two things when we are generating the production order. We have an option how we are going to do a production, how we are going to do a production. So you can see in the style master data itself, I was mentioning that for the fabrics we will do a color wise production, and for the garments, or for wherever the size is involved, we will do a production according to the color and size only. Because the consumptions are different, and there is the consumptions are not flat across the all sizes, and the calculation of the inventory for the procurement purpose should get calculated according to the color and size. And for the garment and footwear, or like other accessories which are dealing having the color and size combination, and if the fabric is there, then you can select the color wise. Not just a fabric where the size is not involved, only the color is involved. In that case, obviously you can select the production type as a color wise. So what happens when you do this? Actually, I will showcase here when I am generating the production orders. So for this particular style, because we are like going to make this particular dress, and in this we can say that we want to, because it's a garment itself, so we can we will generate the or we will do the production by color and size. Along with that, yesterday we seen that TNA, we have to link the TNA also here. The created TNA template we will assign here, and as mentioned that what is your due date of this particular order is, so I can put the 10th. This will be the, you can consider as a extracted date or ship date uh, for the to calculate the TNA dates. And when you are going to start it, from tomorrow onwards, I am going to start this production, and when the changes will be accepted till the time that also we can put it here. Now, in the matrix, we will require the quantity. In the bill of material, we have calculated the, what requirement, total requirement is. And in routing, our, like processes are also defined, exactly which process will be happen first and then will be happen later on or next to it. The base process code also is given here. Now you can mandatory things are there to generate the production order is these two warehouses. Okay, these two warehouses are mandatory. Without having this, we cannot generate the production order. So to do that, first of all, you have to create the production plan. So once I create the production plan, I'll go back immediately to the list of productions plans. In that, I can refresh it, and then I can click any which plan I have created. This plan I have created, and then I have to first create project and TNA, because when we will create a project and TNA, so project will get generated automatically from here. Like I can say that time and action plan. So you can see here project is generated, and in detail tab the T&A also got created. Okay, so this is the T&A yesterday I showcased. So this T&A is got created, and this dates are, like editable. Now you can freeze this. So once you freeze this, so T&A got freezed. So this way the TNA was generated yesterday, and from the production plan. Now T&A generated, project is generated. Now you can generate your production orders. In production orders, there is nothing is there. And important factor is that we have said that we want to do a production by color and size. What will happen in that case when we say the generate here? System have generated the four production orders. System have generated four production orders. After generating the production order, I can refresh it, but my production order will get like won't show here. And based upon you can go back to the manufacturing and control center. After creating or generating the production plan or production order and TNA, everything is done. Then your that particular order will get displayed in control center. So in this, you can see I'm going to open this particular production plan, which is we created for the 135 pieces. In that, you can see the production orders. Okay, there was no production orders, but right now the production orders are created. And for entry, you can see the different production order is created for the different colors and size. Okay, if there are 10 sizes, So that means 10 production order would get created. Now, if I say for the same style, I'm changing the production type as a color wise. Okay. For the same style, I'm going to change the production as a color type. Okay. So I'm going to mention it. I want to generate the production order color wise, and I'm going to create a plan here now. New plan. I'm going to select that particular. Sorry. So I can select again the black color. Can select the this particular order here. You can say 10 days starting the from tomorrow, and we'll have a change within 3 days in this particular order. I am assigning the plan also along with it, the bill of material. I am just recalculating, proceeding ahead and checking that the routing is come and the information which is coming here. I can add it. When I add it, I'll say refresh the plan number 100 is created. Then I will open this particular plan. I'll say time and action plan. The project will get generated. Now I will say generate only one production order is got created. Okay. This is the difference when we select the color wise and production, or like color wise size wise production, which impact your directly production plans. Based upon that only your production plans will get created. Okay. So because further to it, we will see the implication of the how it will help us to like do a production. But obviously, the important factor is that the consumption of raw material should be a proper according to the sizes, according to the colors. And one more thing is that when we are dealing with this, so there is an option available to split your uh, like as I mentioned earlier, in footwear there is a lots facility available. Okay, so they are defining that when they are going to make this particular product, so they are defining that for this particular item we are having the production bin ratio. In that, we can define for the one item code number 145. This is the code which is auto generated for the, like we have to define this code. And after that, you can define your name of the item and what is the size template which is assigned on this particular item is. Okay. So, which you can see it from here, as well as you will get it that particular size template on style as well. So from here. So that size template you have to take it up, and you can open that particular size template and define exactly what is the ratio. Ratio is for what? If you are having the 500 quantity, okay. So first lot will there the number of lots will get generated. First lot will get generated uh, like this. This will be the total quantity of the first lot. Then further to it, you can see what is the quantity. Okay, 120 pieces are the, so first lot will be the 120 pieces, and next is if for the till the completing the 500 quantity, the lot will get generated. How you can generate these lot? After generating the production plan, in the bill of material you can go and you can see that there is a button called scheduled. In this schedule, you can say generate lots. Okay. In this schedule, you can say generate lots. So as per defined the ratio of 20, 35, 45 and 20, the first lot got generated. In our order, 135 pieces was there. 10 and 15 quantity, sorry, 10 and 5 quantity was left after 120. So that has been, like for that particularly, there is a lot generated, and this lot will generate and you can update it. So this way you can create the lots also. Definitely this will help us further, like when related to setting, there is a setting available. There is a setting available for production issue material by production lot and color. So if just imagine that customer is having 1 lakh pieces order or 10,000 pieces order, and at a once they do not want to invest anything in directly in the inventory. Okay, so they can plan the quantity as well, even in the garment as well. They can plan, first we will deliver the 10,000, then we will deliver the 10,000, and then we will deliver the 10,000. For 10,000 they will procure the raw material. The requirement will be generated according to that, and they will issue the goods to production floor according to that. So that is also another case where they can create the lots for the total production plan quantity. Again, this is not a final one. You can modify these quantities. You can modify these quantities and you can proceed further. So just a predefined the bin ratio, you can define it, else you can modify this as well to like they can run the production further to it.